This is Mike Callen-Lorde with gaylifenyc.prg, and I'm here with the incredibly handsome and talented Adam Hart, who is our Broadway Hottie of the Month for May. How you doing, Adam?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
I'm doing fantastic, and you know, we're so happy to have you here, and one of the reasons is you do every single charity event. I see you everywhere. Lastly, we saw you at the Easter Bonnet competition, which was amazing.
Yes, it was a fun time. This was actually my first Easter bonnet, so I had a really great time and met a lot of nice people.
Well, you know what was really funny? He was one of the muscle boys that was handing out the awards, and you know what was really interesting to me is every time you went on stage, Catherine Zeta-Jones just lost her concentration and couldn't even speak anymore. How did you feel about that?
You know, it was so funny because part of our costumes were these headphones. They were, because we were in the opening number, that was Lady Gaga themed, and so we still had those on when we were delivering out the awards, and so I actually couldn't really hear what anybody was saying. And then when I went to the show yesterday, or the day before, back to Mamma Mia, everybody was saying, "Oh, Nathan Lane and Catherine Zeta-Jones, they had all these things to say," and I was like, "Oh, really? I didn't hear any of it."
Yeah.
So
It was really, really funny, actually, and you know, so congratulations on doing that. And now coming up is Broadway Bears, one of our favorite events, and you were always a participant in that. I know you were in last year. What's ahead this year?
This year, I'm not sure about the numbers because I know the casting, all the headshots and resumes are due on the 5th, and the theme, of course, is Stripopoly, and I was in the photo shoot for that along with Charlie Williams. So I'm very excited.
So when do you start rehearsing for those?
Usually, last year was my first one, and I believe they started rehearsals about beginning of June. You have like 2-3 weeks, and then this year's is going to be on June 20th.
Right. That's right. So June 20th is the Broadway Bears event at Roseland. There's 2 shows. When are the shows?
Oh, shoot. Is it 7 or 8, and then there's like an 11 o'clock show? Is that right?
Yeah, we'll verify that. There are 2 shows that are kind of back-to-back, so you can pick which show you want to go to. It's the most amazing event I've ever seen, actually. You'll never see more gorgeous men and women in next to nothing, and the price is really affordable, and all the money goes to Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, which is one of our partners. Why is Broadway Cares so important to you?
Well, I was first made aware of it back in 2005 when I started with Mamma Mia out in Las Vegas. And, you know, I've been collecting for it for the last 5 years, and it's really just been something that has been a big part of my experience with the theatrical community and with the Broadway community once I got to New York. And I've had a couple friends I've known since high school, actually, back in Omaha, that were HIV positive and still are HIV positive today. And so it's just, you know, I've had a history of being aware of that disease, and it's a really nice opportunity to, you know, get together and do what we love to do already and be able to raise funds. And you can see directly, you know, especially in Broadway Bears, at the very end when they do the rotation, you know, and it's just like all this money, and you see this duffel bag with this money, and, you know, it's just 5 minutes of your time and all of this money that can go to people that really, really need it. So.
Right. Yeah, and one of the things you need to know is that you see him in next to nothing, as we say, and you get to put dollars in your G-string or whatever you're wearing at the end of the show, and then they switch positions so you can get your favorite dancer. Yep. He's going to be one of the most popular, I'll tell you right now. So, Adam, you've been in so many shows. You've been in Gypsy, you've been in Damn Yankees, you've been in many, many things. What's your favorite role?
Oh, let's see. Well, my favorite role was probably back in college when we did Footloose, and I was Red McCormick in that, you know. And, of course, it's a bigger role, but it was also, you know, one that involved a lot of dancing, and dancing that I like to do, which is kind of more on the athletic side. And then the singing. I was a voice major, so I always loved singing. So it really was something that combined, you know, all of the parts of theater that I really enjoy.
Right, and you went to Northwestern. You have a degree in music, correct?
Correct, I do.
Awesome.
It's a degree in music and theatrical studies.
Awesome, awesome. And you're returning to Broadway in Mamma Mia at the Winter Garden, is that correct?
Uh-huh. I've been with the show for about 5 years, and I've done all of their North American companies. I did Vegas, I did the national tour, and now I'm here doing Broadway. And I'm a swing with the show, so I kind of vacation in and out. So right now I'm there for a couple months.
Well, it's an amazing show. Go see it at the Winter Garden. Mamma Mia, it's a blast. Okay, Adam, now we're going to play a little game called Either Or, so whatever comes to your mind really quickly, just tell us what you think, okay? Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Older men or younger men?
Ooh, younger men.
Naked or pajamas in bed?
Naked.
All right. Quiet nights or dancing all night?
Ooh, that depends. It's a little both.
Okay. Theater music or rock and roll?
Theater music.
Fire Island or the Jersey Shore?
Ooh, Fire Island.
Real Housewives or Tabitha's Takeover?
Real Housewives. I don't even know what Tabitha's Takeover is.
Adventure or romance on a date?
Adventure.
Taller men or shorter men?
Taller.
Dining out or eating in?
Dining out.
Shower or bath?
Ooh, shower.
All right, there you go. You've found out a little bit about Adam. So, Adam, one thing everyone's going to notice when they see this video is this incredible body, and I don't know how you do it because you have like 0 fat. How do you keep in this kind of shape?
You know, going to the gym has kind of been a religious part of my life for the last 10 years. I started going, I remember I asked my mom for a gym membership for Christmas, I think back in like junior or senior year of high school.
What is a great workout tip? What's the best thing to do you think?
I mean, really, it's consistency. And it's not cheating. You know, a lot of people, when they do their reps, you know, they try to incorporate a lot of other, you'll see guys doing, you know, bicep curls and they're throwing their body back. They've got 50-pound dumbbells, but they're not even using their biceps. They're using their back, they're using their hips. So, you know, proper form is probably one of the things that is really performed the least and really should be done the most. And if you know, even if you have to cut your weight by 20 pounds, if you're doing it correctly, then it's going to be a lot more effective.
Yeah, so I've just pictured myself doing that because that's all I do is like, like I totally have wrong form. So I guess I'm going to go down 20 pounds. I'm going to be lifting those 5-pound weights, I guess. So, Adam, one of the things is we are a site that helps newly diagnosed and people living with HIV. We're kind of a portal site to all the services that are available in New York. Mm-hmm. If you know anyone who's been newly diagnosed or anyone that's even living with HIV who could use some help, have them go to our site, gaylifenyc.prg. We have links to everything from housing, shelter, food, mental help, anything that you could possibly imagine. There are links to, and we're expanding all of our partners soon. So please tell them about that. Thank you so much, Adam. You're an inspiration to young people, and we're so pleased that you're here and our Broadway Hottie of the Month for me.
Well, thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here.